Hey guys, Towers here. Hope you're doing well. Welcome back to DMZ. We are getting there towards platinum. We're at 7 kills away from gold mastery. I don't know where these gold camo challenges are. Can't find them. We are a few kills away from the drill charge. More than halfway there. We want the drill charge to combat campers, to be able to force them out of their hidey holes. Haven't experimented with any of the shotgun underbarrels. We've got a couple ground loot Vels and Vels from dead guys. Usually you're going to find a Vel off a dead guy with that's built. They build them very heavy. They put the 60 round mag on. They put extended barrels on, suppressors, stuff like that. So just be careful when you pick those up, and usually the best way to actually see the attachments on the gun is just to equip it, and that will also help to. There's a glitch in the bag system when you're going through a dead guy's bag, he'll have some weapons in the primary and secondary slots, and then one in the backpack, and those can be mixed up. And there's a glitch where over the course of a game, you'll start only seeing one type of weapon. It's a UI glitch. You can have completely different weapons, but they'll all show up as, M4s or any other type of weapon. I think it corresponds to some kind of weapon type that you're holding. But you'll see a guy with like 3 M4s in his bag, or 3 Vaznevs in his bag or something. And the only way to really see what weapon that is to actually pick it up and put it in your hands. And there's another bag glitch where the weapons will be confused. You'll go to grab a weapon from the backpack, and it'll actually grab one of the primary or secondary slot weapons, or vice versa. And then there's another glitch where you just can't grab whatever weapon is in the backpack slot. It'll just be stuck there. It might be an accurate reading of what that weapon was, but it'll be glitched out and be kind of frozen, stuck to the ground in the bag forever. So keep all that in mind as you're fighting and in between team fights, after you've put somebody down. If you need to switch, if you need a weapon swap to whatever they had, it could be just a mixed bag, or you could have real difficulty even pulling that weapon out of the bag. So just be prepared for that, and factor that into your timing. Picked up I went in for a run with a team We had died the previous run. We were regaining from nothing, and I was running with a bot Vaznev, just the Vaznev with the stockless mod, and I wanted to upgrade to a better SMG. A guy had a Vel in his bag, but it was built with very heavy. It had a 60 round mag, an optic, a red dot optic, a suppressor, um, maybe some kind of barrel extension, and a foregrip. And the ADS time was abysmal. It was very, very slow. It was like worse than like an LM. It was like on par with like an LMG's ADS time. And that is not what you want to do with an SMG. You want to have the fastest possible ADS time with an SMG. And so if you build your Vel like this, you know, just you have to understand that you're not doing yourself any favors by putting on all these really heavy attachments. Like this guy doesn't have an optic on his gun, but he has everything else to slow it down. He has the heaviest magazine option, he has a heavy barrel, he has a suppressor, and he has one of the heavier angled foregrips. And this is not an optimal build for this weapon. You've taken away one of the greatest features of this weapon, which is its mobility. Not only is it slowing down your ADS time, it's also slowing down your overall movement, um, your sprint speed, all that kind of stuff. So that is the reason you're using an SMG, is to have a close range fighting tool, which means that you have to have it ready at a moment's notice, and you're also using it as a movement tool. So you're not getting either of those with a very heavy build. You're getting a very slow movement tool and a very slow close range fighting tool. It's still going to have the high fire rate, but you're not going to actually be able to use those shots effectively, because you won't be able to center properly. You won't be in the correct position. So even if it's the highest, rate of damage possible on the weapon with the build, it doesn't matter, because none of those shots are going to connect. You're not even going to be able to fire those shots if you're facing the wrong way. If a guy's able to break your camera by having a lighter close range fighting tool getting to your sides or taking your back. But the Vel seems to be the most common SMG I have in the contraband stash. So I'm going to practice warming up with a Vel as a secondary. And again, we're just going to practice with only one attachment, just the 50 round mag, the best mag option for the Vel. You don't want to go for that 60 round mag, even though you're getting 10 more rounds. That's not enough to really matter, and you're going to be weighing yourself down way too much. I'm getting a call. I gotta go, guys. Sorry.